Hey guys, Matt here, and if you've seen my last couple of videos, you know that I've been searching for a mid-range. Uh, Had a good round with the RPM Katuku a couple days ago, and really liked it, but I'm checking out one from my new sponsor, Lonestar Disc, the Middy, which is a mid-range that they have made, appropriately named the Middy. It has a little Viking dude on there, maybe like invoking Midgard, which is at least in the Thor and Marvel Universe version of Vikings, what they call Earth, Midgard. So cool little stamp there. And this one is in the Alpha plastic. I also have one in the Bravo line plastic, which is kind of gummy. This is similar to like Star or ESP plastic, but it is gorgeous. Very similar to the RPM Atomic. You can see mine's got these really nice pink and blue swirls. It's almost all pink except for this ring and some swirls on the surface. You turn it over, it's almost all blue on the back, so that's pretty awesome. If you take a look, it's got a relatively high shoulder, not completely flat top, but fairly close. No bead, which is one of the things I was looking for. And it's wider diameter, but not super deep, so it feels really good on a backhand power grip. And I actually feel, unlike the Kotuku, this one could be a little bit better for forehands. So I took this one out to the course at Etowah, threw it on most of the same holes I threw the Katuku on, as well as a couple of others, also the iconic Ace Cave hole, and tried it on some forehand lines as well. And overall, thought it was pretty cool. So hope you guys enjoy the shots, enjoy everything you see there, and we'll recap it real quick at the end.
On hole one here, I'm going to try to do a pretty tight forehand line. It goes pretty well, but ends up hitting a tree late. Still have a look for a pretty easy par though. Trying it on the cave hole here, give it a little bit of tiny baby anhyzer, and it turns over and doesn't have time to come back before hitting the hill. It does stick though, so I was able to get up and down for the par really easily. On 5, ended up having a really nice shot with a Bravo line one here. It stays true inside that last tree and actually hits a tree right there. You can't see, but it's past the gap and just goes straight down, so another easy par. This one's straight uphill, go kind of laser beam to the right of it, and it doesn't have time to come back, but I actually ended up getting a birdie there. On 16, I take the higher line up around this branch. Really don't advise that, but it went pretty well. Ended up with just a 15-foot putt, and it skipped right up there really nicely. 17, trying to hold to the right of these trees and get to hyzer late, and it actually holds the line exactly how I wanted it to, staying straight for a long time and then hyzering hard late. Ended up with a good shot there.
So as you can see, it's a pretty nice mid-range. It holds up to forehands pretty well. It turned over a pretty good bit on the cave hole, but I thought it might. It didn't really have time to flex out because that hole's not that long. It's only 220 something. So I think given enough time, it would have drifted back a little bit, or if I'd just gone kind of straight at the hole instead of giving it a little baby flex that I intended. So overall, really liked it. Got me a great shot on 5 there. Hit a little bit of a late tree, but still pretty easy par, and that's a hard hole. Was really impressed with the shot on hole 16. Ended up in a great spot on 17. Overall, was really impressed. It actually reminds me a lot of the Katuku in flight. They both feel really nice. It's a little shallower and it doesn't have a bead, so I kind of like that. The only cons about it are nothing with the way it feels. Love the feel. Some of the other discs that I'm looking at in the mid-range slot are available on a baseline plastic, which I really like to beat up to have the same feel in a disc that I can get some more turn on. So you have the Strata and the Katuku, the Origio and the Bard. In the Yao, you have a Tiger Line plastic. So other similar mid-ranges, you have a baseline option. Whereas with the Lonestar Middy, the only cons are you have the amazing Alpha plastic, which feels like old school Star plastic. You've got the Bravo that feels like a slightly stiffer G-Star, kind of like the gummy Castoplast. I can't remember which K that is, but Castoplast Thrower is another one I mean. And then they've got the Glow plastic, which I haven't got to try yet, but I'm planning to order one soon and looking forward to it. So overall, I think it's a great disc. I definitely think it has a shot to make the bag, and as pretty as that one is, it may go straight in. But thank you to Lonestar Disc for sending me this one, as well as some other ones you'll be seeing in videos coming up. And I'm gonna throw some more. Can't say after one round that that's definitely the one, but definitely a contender. So thank you guys for watching. Have a great day, and give this guy a shot. I've been liking it so far.